Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Volvo Christian, and welcome to the brand new EX30. This is my second video in this EX30 series, and in this video we're going to look at the interior and talk some specifications as well. But if you want the full spec list, check out the previous video. I want to start this video with giving a huge thanks to Volvo Car Norway for sending me on this journey and making me be up close and personal with the EX30 before the reveal. That's super appreciated. And also a huge thanks to Mr. Chris Weaver behind the camera doing his thing.
I'm today's cameraman.
He's my wingman. And I will assist him afterwards.
Thank you, Christian.
No worries, man. So I think we're going to start with the boot and the boot capacity. If Chris just slides around here. You know, my first Volvo was the V40 back in 2012, and I absolutely loved the V40, and I still do. I think we have to hook on this thing here. But the cargo capacity of my V40 was about 314 liters or something. And here, you see, it's actually quite spacious. Actually pretty darn good. The stated capacity of this one are 318 liters, but it's worth mentioning that 61 of those liters are under the floor. It looks like it's possible to have it in two different levels. Yeah. So here we have 61 liters, but we can just take out this thing, because over the floor it will be about 257. But if you take away that floor thing, yeah, it's actually pretty good. So yeah, about 300 liters. So that's quite good. Just put this back in, not damage anything. This is a pre-production car. We also have a frunk. I'm not going to open it right now, but I'm going to overlay some pictures of it. But that's at about 7 liters. It's not that big, but for me, it's not so important for me to have a big frunk, because I think there's also some safety issues with a too big frunk. Because if you want to put something rigid up in the front or just a soft bag, I think that's going to affect the crash safety. So I think it's good that Volvo keeps the frunks at a low volume. But that was the storage facilities. We will also get a tow bar on the EX30, and it's actually going to exceed the capacity of the XC40 when that came in. The EX30 it can pull from 1,000 kilos and up to 1,600 kilos, depending on what trim and what motor configuration, but up to 1,006. And when the XC40 came in the P8, it could only tow 1,500. So it's pretty good with 1.6. We have electric closable door, pretty sweet. We can start off with one thing that's very important for me, and the biggest reason why I'm choosing Volvo every single time. I'm on my 9th Volvo now, and I've actually just ordered my 10th Volvo. So there's one thing, and you have probably guessed it: safety. Safety are super important for me and for Volvo, and I love their vision that no one's going to be seriously injured or damaged in a new Volvo. So safety. And they haven't chimped out with the EX30. It's not so loaded with safety tech as the brand new EX30 with its sensor and radars and lidars on the roof. But here we have a couple of new innovations when talking about safety. One of those elements are when you are driving in a city environment and you're going to open the door, there will be some sort of detection system, maybe in the mirror, that will alert you if you have a bicycle or other pedestrians or something approaching in your dead view or the area we can see, to alert you that you're not supposed to open the door. So that's a cool innovation when we talk about safety. Another safety element are this thing that's placed on the steering wheel column. That is a sensor that detects your eyes up to 13 times every single second. So if you take your eyes off the road, maybe if you look too much on the center screen, or if you fumble about on your phone, mess about on your phone, that will detect and maybe do the appropriate measures to keep you safe. So we got new safety tech, and that is really cool. Safety is super important, and Volvo has also strengthened the A, B, and C pillars in this car to keep the cabin even stronger and safer. So have a strong safety cage in the EX30. So, and safety, as I said, super important to know that you are safe in here. So that's, yeah, huge thumbs up to safety. And that brings us over to the carbon footprint. That's a pretty big word, but in Volvo's press release, when they launched the EX30, we have 3 keywords. This is the smallest Volvo ever produced, is the Volvo with the lowest carbon footprint, and it's also the fastest Volvo. But what does carbon footprint mean? I'm not sure if I know it myself. It's a pretty big word, but it's the effect and impact it has on its environment over a certain amount of time, and also with the CO2 emissions. And this EX30 are actually 25%, as a 25% lower carbon footprint than the XC40, to put it in perspective. Obviously you can say, yeah, it's a smaller car, so therefore you will also have a smaller carbon footprint. But Volvo has done very many small things with a high level of recycled materials. So all the aluminium in this car, 25% of that are coming from recycled aluminium, and 17% of the steel and 17% of the plastic that's used in this car coming from recycled material. So it's really cool to see what recycled materials can do in a car interior. So this is, yeah, as I said, the Volvo with the lowest carbon footprint. So that's pretty good. And now if Chris wants to join me on the other side, I can just try to place myself here. Yeah, you can just leave the door open. It's way too hot here. Try to lower the window. As you see here, here's the interior of the brand new EX30. And I have to say, this is the first time I'm placed here. And I have to say, I'm actually quite comfortable. Decent armrest on both sides. And this steering wheel has to be the best steering wheel I've seen in a new Volvo. It feels really, really good. Actually better than the EX90 steering wheel. And also the latest my S60. I have to say, this feels really, really good. And the overall design, yeah, I'm super amazed. The interior here are available in 4 different styles. This is the Breeze version. So this is the new Norwegian leather, the Nordic material. And actually the first time I'm seeing it live. And I have to say, it feels pretty good. And the design are just top notch. Also with the Swedish flag. You gotta love that little touch. But this looks and feels really, really good. And if we notice something else, we got a huge storage facilities here. And one of the things that I love, nice. One of the things I love with the XC40, the current XC40, are the huge door pockets. And here we get the same. Huge door pockets to store all your belongings when you're on a trip. And also big space here in the center console. And according to the press release, this thing can actually slide forward. But I'm not sure how to do it. Maybe I will see if I can sort that out later. But this thing can actually pull out to reveal the cup holders. And we have the window switches in the center armrest there instead of the door. And that is also one of the Volvo's measure, what's the word I'm looking for? One of Volvo's things to reduce the carbon footprint. They reduce the level of materials and also wiring. And also they have removed the glove compartment. All to centralize it here in the center console. So what do you think about the interior? Okay. If you saw my EX90 reveal, you saw that I was so freaking annoyed on the sun visor. But here, this is almost the same material as this Nordico. It's not plastic, this feels way, way better. Okay. Yeah, this feels really, really good. But there's one thing that I'm not so amazed by, and that is this screen here. It's on pretty dark mode right now. But there's one thing missing, and that is a driver display. Maybe it's missing, maybe not. I'm not sure. We will come back to that in my next follow-up video. But anyway, they have decided to remove the driver display, also to make the cabin feel more airy and also save material. And that is, yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that, but as long as the implementation are good, I don't know. But yeah, we can also see the cool soundbar from Harman Kardon. As I said in the previous video, these are included when you go for the Plus package. This center is like a soundbar, same as you get in some home theaters. So there's no speakers inside any of the doors. Everything is centralized here. I hope I can actually try this out. But this is like an IQ test to find a volume, if there's anything to play here. I'm gonna try it out if it's possible. Remember that this is a pre-production car, so this infotainment won't be so laggy as it may appear now. Let's see if I can get some music playing. But anyway, Harman Kardon soundbar. Now I'm just gonna cheat ever so slightly. I have a little, I made a little talking points so I can remember everything I wanted to share with you guys. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I think I've actually talked about everything I want to talk about. So that's pretty good. So, but what do you think about the overall interior? If Chris can zoom in on that grab handle on the door. Strong and metal. If Chris can also grab it. This feels very sturdy. And the design. Just huge thumbs up to the designers. And yes, there's obviously some hard touch plastic, but at this price, I don't know. It feels good on the top, some hard plastic, but the other materials that you touch and interact with are so good, so that I don't think this will bother me. We also have the door pockets with this Nordico material. So yeah, what do you think, Chris? I'm gonna open the rear doors. Oh.
I like it a lot. I'm also seeing it for the first time, and well, you're gonna have to watch my video.
Yeah.
To
Okay.
know
Let's see if there's some sort of armrest there. No armrest. Oh, but just look at this seat style. I have to say, this looks so damn good that they put even Nordico on the backside instead of some cheapy, nasty plastic. Oh, this is so good. And also a little, what's the English word? I'm not sure. Counterpart when they save on materials on the center screen, but here they just use so much of the Nordico. But super nice pockets, good storage. Good storage possibilities. Sweden, man. Oh, this is the Swedish touches that we like to see. These small Easter eggs. But really practical, also with USB outlets and probably heated seats. Oh no, this was the window. Nice. This was the window switches, and the window goes all the way down. Let's see. This is actually quite important for many people, that the window falls all the way down. I'm not sure. And this panoramic roof. Yeah, I like what I see. I think the video probably on the lengthy side now, but I will try to step out again. Yeah, I'm quite amazed. So amazed. Yeah, the plastic, but I don't think it's a problem for me. This feels very good. And the design language, we also see some ambient lighting under here. But it's so practical. That's what I love with the XC40, the current XC40. And the seats. Oh, I actually really enjoy the seats. Good seats are so important in a Volvo. And yeah, that's also one of the selling points for Volvo, to have good seats. Yeah, I could probably sit here for so many hours. Yeah. So a huge thumbs up for the interior. A huge thumbs up. This is, as I said, first time I'm seeing it, but I'm quite amazed. I have to say, the steering wheel, the seats, material, I like what I see, but I'm also excited to see the, I can't remember what the name of the other interior are called, but that's from denim, from the recycling process of denim. It's like a textile material, but this Nordico feels quite good. So I think I'm going to end it here before this video gets way too long. I really hope you enjoyed this interior presentation. I really enjoyed being here and just messing about with this EX30. I'm gonna probably I will try to make 2 more videos with what I love and what I hate with the EX30. But for now, I think I'm gonna end it here. We are on a tight schedule. I didn't talk about this one, but I haven't tried this. It's like a Mercedes style gear shifter. I'm curious to see how this is in action. But overall, huge thumbs up for me. I have to stop this video now. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next video in this series. Take care and bye bye.